Resorts World often fails to get attention on the Strip because of its location and nearby competition.
But overlooking this place is a mistake for many because it offers way more than most travelers realize and has something for just about everyone.
I'm going to show you how much it costs to gamble, eat, drink, and stay here, several amenities that no other Vegas casino has, how new players can get a higher tier status for free, and 2 different spots where you can party for 100% free. Oh, and you're also going to see the exact slot machine where I've won 33% of all of my jackpots. Keep in mind, I do pay for all my hotel review videos from my own pocket, so I have the most freedom to say what I want, and everyone in hospitality management so far has said they respect the way I do things. So let's go.
I'm on the 7th floor at the Hilton Hotel at Resorts World, and this is the deluxe 1 king bedroom I got on a Sunday. I was able to get it for 30% off because of my Ginting Rewards account I had and any play I'd done in the past, so I was able to get it for 30% off when I booked over the phone. Here's Sunday, just over $74 for the base price, plus taxes, plus $50 resort fee, plus the tax on top of the resort fee, about $140 out the door. So comes with the king bed, table here, dual chairs. I can see over the pool area somewhat. I can see one of the smaller pools and a hot tub here, but I can't quite see like the main pool. Some view of the Strip. You can see the Sphere, Wynn. You see down the Strip a little bit, but not great. So numerous shelves and cabinets here to store your stuff. TV, mini fridge area here. This is actually kind of cool. I did not expect this. So they have your mini fridge that is stocked, and you have a 30-second timer. If you move it, they're gonna charge you. Mine is actually missing a Coca-Cola, so hopefully they don't charge me for that. But the prices are pretty much what you would expect. So potato chips are $11. Trail mix is $11. This jar of M&Ms is 13 bucks. These drinks, you're looking at 14 to 40 plus dollars, 70 plus to $70 I think is the most expensive. So, however, this other side though, it comes with a smaller portion here where you can actually stock your own stuff, which I did not know they did that. So that's actually a pretty cool value because you don't see that a whole lot. Caesars properties will oftentimes come with a empty mini fridge, but most others, they're fully stocked. And if you move anything, they're charging you for it. Full-size mirror right here, closet with safe to store your stuff. Door, interesting. I think this might be the first hotel I've seen that doesn't have a latch. They do have a deadbolt, but not a latch on here. Now, let's go into the bathroom, take a look at the toilet, and see how clean this is. This is my first time looking. Good. First seat is good. Nice. We check the base. Clean. Okay, good job, Resorts World. I'm more impressed with the bathroom than the room. So I like the countertop space, I like this gold, but the shower, when I first walked in here, I said, wow, nice shower. More spacious than I expected. It's got this head right here mounted, plus the handle right here. Also has a seat there, so especially if you have like mobility issues, it could be good to have a seat. It does come with your soap, shampoo, and shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. But overall, I think the shower, or the bathroom, particularly the shower, is probably the better feature here. Bed, I'm just gonna rip this apart real quick. Top cover looks clean, pillows. Pretty soft. A little bit longer pillows than I see a lot of other hotels. I don't see bed bugs or other insects crawling around. So I think we're good. Booking the room and getting everything squared away was not exactly the easiest process here. So I did get this King Deluxe room, which cool, when you check in, they offer you 2 waters if you like. But I have not been able to log into the app or on the website here for months at Resorts World, which is kind of weird because you guys, if you've seen my gambling content, you know I've played here, I've won jackpots here, I've had offers sent to me in the mail, through email, I've used free play to play here. So I couldn't log into anything, tried resetting my password on the app several times. The app would say, you know, we sent you a new password, but I never got anything. Hello.
Your room?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
No worries. No, no worries. So as I was saying, booking rooms and checking in here has kind of been a strange process. I guess I don't know if someone else has just booked this room I was given or what, but back to the beginning. So for months I've been able to log into my app or on the website or anything on here, even trying to reset password. So when I was going to book the room online, I saw the prices online and it said, hey, you know, be sure to sign in to get your member rewards prices. So I couldn't do that. So I had to call over the phone, spoke with a woman named Adriana. She was awesome. And I gave her my Ginting Rewards number player's card and she did say, oh yes, we have offers for you for 30% off. So that's how I was able to book the room. I had to do it over the phone. She said they're gonna send me a confirmation email. A couple days go by, I don't get one. So I call back again, and I speak to a woman named Heidi. Heidi was really awesome. We spoke for like 30 minutes. Like, dude, it was a wow, it was great. So the customer service from both ladies was awesome. Heidi was very apologetic. She found out they had my email in the system wrong, which I'm not sure how, because in the past it's been right, so I don't know what happened with it, but she was nice enough to actually set my check-in for 11 a.m. So I was able to get here at like 2 o'clock. I got here to check in without a fee. So that was nice of her to do that. She also said I could check in online with the app actually the night before, which is what I did, but that ran into some issues too, because I had to reset my password, which finally worked this time because they had the email correct. But then I had to download the Hilton app in order to be able to check in. Had to go, and even though Hilton had my website or my password saved on the website, had to reset that password. Then on the Hilton app, it said, would you like, we have some upgraded rooms, I could choose one or let them choose. I let Hilton choose, and they gave me a double queen instead of the king. And then when I was on the Hilton app, the earliest it let me check in was 4 p.m., but I called this morning, spoke to a woman named Dinesha, also cool. And she said, no, you're in the system for an 11 a.m. check-in. But when I spoke to Dinesha, she had told me that they consider the double queen room to be an upgrade from the king because it's bigger, but I don't need 2 beds, I'm only 1 guy. So checking in here, they did ask me if I wanted a suite that would be 1,000 square feet for an extra $317 a night. I said, no, thank you. And then at the front desk, they said they're trying to see if they could find me like a, they said, would you like the king bed again? I said, yes, I'll take the king bed instead of the double queen. And they're trying to find me an upgrade. And they said they got me a higher floor, but I'm only on the 7th floor here, so it's not like the best view. They said, oh, you can see the pool. I'm like, yeah, I can see like 1 pool and 1 hot tub, so not a great view as far as that process. I mean, the staff was courteous and all that sort of thing, but as you saw, someone trying to come in here, so it's just sort of a weird booking from start to finish. Yeah. One thing to keep in mind when you're staying here is whether you're staying at Hilton, Crockford's, or Conrad's, each is its own separate hotel tower with its own separate check-in desk. It's not like a lot of properties where there's one check-in, they just send you off different towers. Each has their own separate check-in. If you're driving here, $18 overnight to stay for hotel guests, valet, $40. The casino floor here at Resorts World is pretty decent size, it's well lit, and I will guess that it conservatively has at least 1,000 slot, video poker, and Keno machines. Table minimums here at Resorts World Las Vegas on a weekend afternoon. 6-5 blackjack, 15 to 25. There is no 3-2 blackjack on the main floor. 3-card poker, 25. Craps, 15 to 25. Crapless craps, 25. Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 15 to 25. Free bet blackjack, 25. Face up pie gow, 25. Double zero roulette, 25. Triple zero roulette, 25. And they do show the 3 zeros. They do not hide it with a logo. Electronic table games, $3 craps, $1 double zero roulette, $5 6-5 blackjack. High limit table room minimums, 3-2 blackjack, $50 to $100. Baccarat, 50, European roulette, 100, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 50, and craps was closed. The high limit room here at Resorts World is quite possibly my favorite in all of Las Vegas. They got a cool lounge area right where you come in by the bar. They got a good selection of table games, and this high limit room goes back way deeper than you would think when you just walk by on the main casino floor. As far as slots go, they have dozens to choose from here in the high limit room. They've got your old school low volatility like your pinball, top dollar, triple stars. They got some of your popular high volatility like some Dragon Link or some Huff and Puff. The chairs are comfy, the lighting is good, the bathroom is clean and pristine in this place. And I'm gonna show you the one single machine where I've won 33% of all of my jackpots. Follow me. This right here. This pinball slot is where I've won a third of all of my jackpots. If you see my gambling content, you've seen me win on here several times. This is the machine that I hope they never, ever move in this high limit room. Oh, and also what they do here that I've never seen any other casino that offers, private screens like this. You can actually sit down and actually watch sports if you want while you're playing. I don't see any other Vegas casinos that do that. But this is my golden machine that I might never get to play again because now everyone's probably gonna flood it. Here's a bonus for you guys. This is not on Resorts World's website, but it's extra value you can get here. As of the day of filming this video, if you come to the rewards desk and you have a certain level of status at another casino here in Las Vegas, you can come down here and ask them if they will match you to a status that they have here. They only do this for new players though. So you can't be a regular player or a current player, only for new ones will they give you that status to get some extra value. Drink prices on the casino floor. If you're going to buy a beer that begins at $10 and cocktails begin at $18.
And this is the poker room. And if you come in here, they obviously have plenty of poker tables, but one amenity they have that several players and staff have told me about is this here. It's a $40,000 coffee machine.
One thing Resorts World got made fun of a lot of when they first opened was this shopping mall area right here. Now they have this mini sphere that's kind of cool, but when I first walked in here and I saw this area from the strip, I 100% thought about the fashion show mall. That's exactly what it made me think of. And I looked around, I just remember thinking it was kind of an odd concept to have in a Vegas hotel and casino. You don't really see this very often. Now over time I've come here and I don't really think it takes away from the rest of the amenities or what else the property has to offer, but if you've not been here before, when you first get here and you see this, it is gonna be kind of a different feel where it feels like a shopping mall is connected to a casino. Alley Lounge right here by the Conrad lobby is really cool. It is really pretty up on the 66th floor. Unfortunately, the salon was closed today. I guess it's only open Friday and Saturday where they have gambling up there that is open to the general public, which no other casino in Vegas has gambling that high up with that kind of a view that is open to the general public. So if you want to play some other table games up there, you can on the weekends. Also, unfortunately, when I came here today to film, I dressed for comfort, so I wore shorts and t-shirt. But they don't allow that in the lounge. So I cannot go into the lounge. Guys, if you're gonna be coming here and planning to go up there, be sure you got some pants on because they do not allow shorts, or they're gonna tell you can't come in like they told me.
Resorts World pool area is large with several different options based on what you want. There's the main pool with plenty of chairs available, while the cabana pool is smaller but more intimate. There's also a family pool as well, but the coolest one is definitely the infinity pool because it's away from the large crowds, the environment is fun without being too chaotic, and you get a great view of the strip while you're in the pool or relaxing in a daybed. If you want a break from the pool, there is an area with a variety of games for adults and kids to enjoy, as well as a bar and grill area for food and drinks. The fitness center at Resorts World is so far the best one I've seen. Between the variety of options for cardio, machines, free weights, and functional training, there's something for pretty much everyone. It's large, clean, and gets some natural light. There's also numerous recovery options like foam rollers, mats, and tables for stretching and getting adjusted, massage guns, and even some cold washcloths kept in a mini fridge to help cool you off. The staff told me that since they have a Forbes 4-star rating, they do have to have employees present the entire time they're open and offer fresh fruit to guests in order to keep their rating. But fellas, be advised, if you have to go number one, the toilet seat in the bathroom can't stay up, so make sure your aim is good to avoid making a mess.
My favorite amenity on this entire property is the spa. If I describe it in one word, amazing. When I came here last year and I paid $205 for a 1 hour treatment, a 1 hour massage on a Tuesday, because that was a cheaper day to come here, it was the first spa I had ever been to on the Strip, so I didn't realize how expensive it was compared to other properties, but I thought it was well worth it. The locker room area is kind of small, but the rest of the amenities are fantastic. The showers, clean, have every amenity you could possibly need, every product you could possibly need for hygiene. The men and women's side each has their own hot tub and their own steam room. And then from there, you step out into this massive co-ed space where they have 1, 2, 3 more hot tubs, each at different temperatures, and a cold tub. They've got lounge chairs all around those 4 tubs, and those lounge chairs also warm up and heat up. There's a dry sauna, there's a shower station with different temperatures right outside of it. They even have another room that's similar to a sauna. It might even be more like a salt bath, like salt crystal room that's warm, but not too hot. It's warm enough that it's comfortable that you could sit in there and just take a nap if you wanted. Then their lounge area also doubles up as a theater room. This was probably one of the coolest things, was to sit back in these cushioned lounge chairs, relax, watch TV, order some food, and just totally chill out during the day. And speaking of food, they do have numerous snacks and things like that available that are lighter. They're not like real heavy, right? But if you want to order like a fruit plate like I did, you can, or a couple other things to have food while you're there, just, relaxing either before or after your massage. So when you get in the room, they do have multiple scents and you can just choose one of them. That wasn't really a big deal for me, but what was a big deal, and I've never gotten to experience this before, was you get on the table and the table heats up. I was like, whoa, the table heats up? And you take off your robe, and you put on the rack, and even the rack warms up. So when you're done with the massage, you finish, you put the robe on, it's all nice and toasty because the rack kept it warm for you. Only downside to this spa, and I didn't know this was an outlier when they did this, is that if you do leave, you're gone for the day. I didn't know until I started going to other spas that normally you can go in and out as much as you want throughout the day. At least here at Resorts World, when I was there, they said, no, if you leave, you are done for the day. One smart thing they do here from a business perspective that I've never seen any other hotel and casino property in Las Vegas do this is they give a 360 tour on the website of the spa to show you what it looks like, and you can click through and it actually feels like you are there in it. It's the closest thing you're gonna get to being there without actually being there, which I think is incredibly smart if I'm a customer looking to spend my money somewhere and I see some of these other places that may have some really nice photos, like Wynn and Encore, they got some beautiful photos on their site, but they only have a handful. Bellagio only has a handful. Aria only has so many. Those are your other luxury spas. So when you come on the Resorts World one, they got photos, they got the awesome 360 option that you can go and see through the entire place. So whoever is in marketing that came up with that and pushed for that, good job. It got me to come here and it got me to decide to come and try the place out. And now I'm sharing it with hundreds of thousands of people. All in all, great first luxury spa experience. It is so far the best one I've been to in Las Vegas.
Some other cool places to check out at Resorts World include 8 Cigar Lounge, where you can grab a drink and enjoy a cigar in a laid-back setting. Randy's Donuts is an iconic spot from Los Angeles that has a location there. If sweets aren't your thing, there's plenty of other options inside the food court called Famous Food Street Eats, as well as several higher-end dining options to choose from. Oh, and don't miss the disco bathroom in the food court area. If you want more of the party vibe at Resorts World, then you have Zouk Nightclub and Day Club. If the mega clubs aren't your thing, then Jalisco Underground is a great weekend option with no cover charge. And you can catch live music with the dance floor over at the Dog House Saloon while grabbing a bite to eat.
Who would this property work well for if you're staying at Resorts World? Solo travelers and couples, yes, it will definitely work for both of you. Couples, they do have the romance kit for $50 in the room if you want that. They do have some bigger rooms you can buy with nice big, bathtubs and things like that if you want to do that for a romantic evening. Plenty of restaurants here. Alley Lounge on 66 is a romantic spot to get a drink and get a great view of the Strip. If you're coming for bachelorette parties, yes, this will work. Plenty of places to eat. They've got nightclub, they've got day club, they've got numerous bars and lounges. You can walk to some other spots in the area. If you get super drunk, you can walk to Tacos El Gordo right across the street and get food there. Business travelers, definitely, okay? With the Tesla Loop
and the fact that you're right here by the convention center. Plenty of convention space here on property, plenty of restaurants for you to entertain clients. You want to take out your employees or coworkers, you can. Families, yes, I've seen kids here. There's not a lot, really there's not anything here on the property that I would say is really specific for kids or families, although I did see kids at the pool. But if you're gonna stay here, you certainly can. And then you do have like Circus right nearby, or if you wanna go to the Strat and do the rides there, that sort of thing. So you do have some kids activities nearby, although the property itself, I would say, does not specifically cater to families. Good morning. I'll tell you how the morning's going so far. Then I have some other talking points for those of you that are deciding whether or not you want to stay here at Resorts World. So hit the gym this morning. Gym was full, man. That was a busy gym on a Monday morning. Got in the shower this morning. Shower worked well. Water pressure was good on the shower head and the one that's detachable. Found one hair on the floor. Not a huge deal though. Really like the body lotion in the bathroom here they give you. It's nice. Like, this is the cheapest room I could get. Like, this is not bad at all. So I noticed that the body lotion they give you in the bathroom here was like nicer than the other places I've stayed. So I like that. For the cheapest room, cool. Other notes to keep in mind for you guys. So this place has come a long way since I first did a video on it back in 2014 when Jacob was rocking the red facial hair. This is initially actually going to have a panda exhibit, was one of the things that was thought about this place among other rumors. So other things about this property keep in mind. Or other issues. Some of you asked about homelessness when it comes to, particularly here on the Strip, or people, in the casinos coming up to you while you're playing slots and like asking you for money. I saw none of that on the casino floor here. I've never seen that on the casino floor here. I saw one person in the valet area. It looked like they were getting walked out this morning. I could actually see it from the gym. And you will see homeless people like right outside the property on the sidewalk. I've seen that numerous times. But actually like on the property itself, inside of here, was not an issue. They do have a partnership with Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department here called the Good Ticket Program. I've covered that in some of my update videos where if any officers do a really good job and they get recommended, the property here will give them a couple nights, or at least one night free in the hotel. They'll give them like some food credit, show tickets and stuff like that. So that's a cool thing in the community they do. There's also a police substation right outside the place here on the sidewalk. One thing here though, when it comes to the casino floor, not quite the variety of table games that you may see at other larger properties. So I didn't see any like Mississippi Stud or Let It Ride or some of those things you'll probably see more towards the center. It is a big property, but some of those things I just didn't notice while I was here. One of the parking garages is a bit of a walk from the property. That's one thing this place does get criticized for. So one of them is right connected to the building, easy to get in and out of, but there is another one and it is a walk. So especially if it's in the summertime, then, be prepared for that. If you do have second level players card here, then you do get free parking. As of today, when I make this, you only have to coin in $1,000 on slots to get that. So it's, you got to get to the second level, but it is doable, especially compared to a lot of other properties. Being able to scan your app at the parking gate is nice to get in and out instead of actually having to, manually put in a card every single time. So the tech use they have here is pretty cool. Even though they have 000 roulette on the casino floor here, which everyone hates because of the odds, at least they don't cover it with a logo like so many other major casinos do. So I will give them credit for that. Two biggest downsides of this place were probably the $50 a night resort fee and the fact on the main floor was all 6-5 blackjack. It was either $15 or $25. And also, it does not say 6 to 5 on the table. So you have to look at the digital screen next to the table that's in that little tiny print going across the bottom. And one table, I was looking at it for long enough that the dealer looked at me. We made eye contact. And I'm like, is this 6-5? And he goes, yes, they're all 6-5 on the main floor. I'm like, okay, thanks. So they don't make it easy to find that out. So I will say that. So if you're a blackjack player, like you want cheaper blackjack minimums, this is probably not going to be the place. But even in high limit, $50 and up in the high limit. So if you're like trying to look for low blackjack minimums, probably not the spot. But if you're okay with the higher ones, then you'll probably be fine here. Broadly speaking, for the Strip, I'd say this is a pretty good overall value property. Notice I did not say cheap, but value property for those of you that are either like middle income or higher, because that's really who they cater to with the 3 different hotel options here, with the prices between the rooms, the food, the gambling, and the entertainment, the amenities they have here. That's where it's going to be for a lot of people. That middle income for those kinds of rooms and food options and things like that. But also for those of you that want some of the more luxury experiences, they definitely have that here as well. Employee shout-outs, I got a bunch of them right here. This might be the most I've ever had in a video. Adriana and Heidi and Dinesha, as far as the phone reps I spoke to. Booking process, mostly handled by Adriana and Heidi, was kind of a mess, but you know what? They were pleasant. They were courteous. They helped get it sorted out and helped soothe the whole thing over. So once I got here, it was cool. But yeah, thanks to them. Chatu and Sebastian, who was in training at the front desk when I got here and checked in. Tia, high limit slot room waitress. She was really cool. Sean at the pool entrance. Paul, one of the pool attendants. William and Marta, who are working the European roulette wheel in the high limit room. Dan, high limit supervisor. Deacon and Joe at the gym. Also Abby, who was at the gym this morning. Lisa in the gift shop, who tried to help me save $1. Well, she said, if you spend one more dollar, you can actually get a water bottle twice as big. I opted not to do that, but she did try to help me get more value for my money. So Lisa at the gift shop, thank you. And then security, I think it was Tracy or Travis. I don't remember the guy's name exactly, but if he sees my face, he might remember me.
And shout out to Craig in the poker room.
I appreciate you guys watching. I'm Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.